In this pro bike check, we're going to take a look at Cedric Gracia's Santa Cruz Hightower. So the Hightower is Santa Cruz's long travel 29er. It's a really big bike, it's an XL, Cedric's a really tall guy. And we've got this DVO suspension front and rear. So it's the Topaz T3 air shock on the rear and the Diamond Boost fork on the front. So the bike's covered in these really shiny protective graphics made by production Privee. We've got Cedric sponsors on here, so we've got Magura, Kenny, Credit, Enduro, and also these rad stickers down here. So the suspension is provided by DVO. It's not something we see a lot of actually on pro bikes. We see an awful lot of RockShox and Fox in our pro bike checks, so it's pretty cool to take a look. The fork has got this really neat sort of built-in mudguard on the rear, and it's an air fork with loads of adjustability. You've got high and low speed compression on the top there, rebound down here, but you can also adjust the negative spring rate down here. Paired with that Topaz T3 air shock, there's definitely a lot of black and green on this bike. So up to the cockpit, we've got a few custom bits on here. We've got these limited edition Magura MT Trail brakes with CG limited edition graphics on there, pretty cool. I've got the 4-pot caliper up front and the 2-pot on the back. 203 rotor, so a really big one on the front, so a lot of stopping power on the front of this bike, and a 180mm rotor on the rear. The bars and stem are both production Privee, that's a 50mm stem and 780mm wide bars. We've got these pretty cool Cedric Gracia Santa Cruz grips, you need to take a good look at these, and also design computer up on the handlebars. So to the drivetrain, we've got some more really nice touches. We've got these custom pedals, so they are green Crank Brothers Mallet E pedals, and it's got CG 007 engraved on there, so pretty cool. These Rotor Hawk cranks with these sort of covers on there to protect them. You can get those in all different colours as well, but also green to match the rest of the bike here. Cedric is using this Q-ring, so that's a 32 tooth oval chain ring that I'll have to ask him about. On the rear, we've got this Shimano XTR rear mech, and we've got the cassette, which is 11 speed, and it's 1142. The bike is finished with this Physique Monte saddle and this Crank Brothers Highline dropper seat post, and this is the brand new 150mm drop version. So let's ask Cedric a few questions about his bike setup.
They look good.
Right, Cedric, we've got some really cool custom bits on your bike. Tell me about these grips.
Well, they're mine.
It says on there, what doesn't kill you makes you, stronger?
Yeah, well, I guess it's all the accident I've been through, and yeah, developed those grips. There's obviously from my background of BMX.
Oh yeah, with a
big thing. Yeah, well, we have to cut it here, like to make sure. But it comes stock like this for the shifter.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's my first promoted grips with Santa Cruz.
Nice. 29er, do you ride them pretty much all the time now?
Yeah, because 29 is cool.
Do you think there's sort of truth in it, they work better for taller riders?
For me, I always felt comfortable with it. From the first tall boy we had in Santa Cruz and now the Hightower, obviously a bigger beast and just better angles and just more for enduro, and I always felt comfortable with it. I don't know if it's the height, but usually I'm a pretty aggressive rider on a 27.
Yeah.
And this makes me a lot more clean, and I think it's a little bit more forgiving as well for mistakes, and I make a lot of mistakes. Yeah. And this helped me a lot, and a lot of people were saying, yeah, but this is really complicated for like really tight corners, but yeah. No, this is a long time ago. I mean, we have short wheelbase now, and
yeah, true. So you don't find there's any disadvantages really to run the bigger wheels?
I think it's only positive. I mean, I'm a lot faster with this bike than I used to be with another bike.
What about the Q-ring? You run the oval ring. How does that feel?
Well, now if you tell me to go back on something else, it would be a lot difficult for me. I find it really interesting for the climbs. Like I feel like I suffer less. I'm always engaged, and that's what I think that's the strongest point. And with those new cranks now, super stiff, and been really stoked to work with Rotor.
Yeah, nice. So we've got loads of cool stickers all over your bike. We've got the rad sticker. What's the Pro Bike Shop?
Well, Pro Bike Shop is an online store. We've been working together for a while now, and I'm basically the consultant for the guys. They follow me with the sponsor I use, and they want to have those products available for the clients, because I develop a lot of products with like products from Privee, and we work on the Highline here with Crank Brother and the seats and everything, and they want to be part of it, like to offer like, okay, we have those products and Cedric is riding and racing and develop as well. Then it's a good fit.
Click just here on the GMBN logo to subscribe, and if you click down there, that'll take you through to some Enduro tips with Martin Mays, and click over there for how to train for Enduro. Give us a thumbs up if you like Cedric Gracia's bike.
And if you're not fast like me, just try to look good.
Oh.
Hello.